Fib.NQ on the 7. Bold touch low.
Welcome aboard, everyone.
What exactly is ALGO, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Michael Othroom.
Keep an eye on oil climbing session highs for the guy trading in the 20 I know you did have the headline earlier on. As I said, that they report instant rolling cash.
Alrighty then, are you ready indeed? Good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday.
Okay,
let's get to it. Yesterday was Mentorship Monday. Let's see, let's get the music going here. We're going to get through the checklist quickly. I'm running a few minutes late here. We are still about 5 minutes from the US Open, but there's no preamble to this one. If you are brand new with us, make sure you hit up Mentorship Monday. Mondays, for the new folks particularly, we try to get in extra teaching on those Mondays to get you started with things, walk you through. Today, well, I'm going to get right to it. I'll be heads down, focused in on the trading. Probably a quick day here this morning. It's a beautiful day outside. Got some plans with the family. That's what trading is all about. Get yourself financial freedom and
resign as MP. Again,
and hang out with your family. Just do the things you want to do. Let's make it through another day here. Real quick before we get rolling, for the new folks, I'm going to finish out my checklist here, and but I do want to play our summary video if you're brand new with us, because we get people who come in for the first time every time. So let me play this real quick that will walk you through what we do while I get a few more things here set up here before we get started at the Open in about 5 minutes.
Our daily live streams start with Mentorship Mondays, where we bring you algorithmic trading, interactive mentoring, and your questions are answered live. Get hands-on with these quant trading tools engineered to give you an unfair edge over other traders who don't have ALGO on their trade stations. Discover the power of predictive auto harmonics. Utilize trading robots to quantify and react even in fast market conditions. Learn all our quant trading strategies such as the DCDM, HMD, and the dynamic game-changing order flow system, the Alpha Omega. Empower your trading with Flowmaster's advanced real-time audio and visual order flow analysis features. Detect the market mover's trading activity and take action with cutting-edge tools like AudioBox for live digital hit noise that audibly reveals the size and speed of the big players on the tape in real time. Use the Delta Flagging Pro to ready up your next precision entry and the Supreme Flowmaster Enigma for unrivaled, actionable trade opportunities. Got questions? Get them answered live. Whether you're new to ALGO or an advanced trader, you'll gain valuable unique takeaways in every live trading stream session. Dive into structured quant training. Access our free trade room and free community tools. Test your knowledge in the ALGOBox Academy with tests and quizzes. Add the ALGOBox Edge to your trading arsenal and harness the power of our algorithmic strategies. Your success is our mission. Subscribe now and make every Monday a game changer with Mentorship Monday. See you on the stream. Download your 2-week free trial and use our community tools at algoboxpro.com.
All right, so if you are feeling a little bit lost here this morning, that should walk you through Go check out a Mentorship Monday. Don't forget about the 8-day boot camp. Get rolling there. I'll be heads down into trades here in about 2 minutes. I typed !checklist there in the chat this morning. So go through that one. I'll put it on screen here briefly to make sure a couple of things. I want to make sure the hotkeys are rolling, make sure real-time protection is turned off. Let's see what else is on the list here. Contract dates and holidays, news. We got the news rolling here this morning. I'm going to look at what time the next news event will be. That is important. We generally will have 10 a.m. Let's see if we have anything in between. No, 8:55 and then 10 a.m. And it's a Canadian PMI, so I don't think there's too much there on the news list. So it's going to be a almost strictly technical day here. We just came off of holiday from last week. Remember, if you have been struggling in the last few days, I said it multiple times recently, but we had contract rollover, we had a new quarter, we had the half year point, we had a new month, and just a lot of that extra volatility that comes in during those events. So just be very careful during these times. I've said it numerous times, but that is outside the norm of the technicals that our system likes to play in, that you have to take that into account. Bigger plays, bigger moves, bigger risks on the table. You know, cadence, distractions, NT8 sounds. The rest of that is good to go. Let me get the chat here on screen and we'll get rolling here this morning. I'll pull off the checklist there. Get your checklist inside of Discord. Just type !checklist if you want to get a copy of that checklist there to get yourself rolling in the morning. Make sure you've got everything rocking and rolling. And the last thing, I want to check to make sure I got my hotkeys. Yep, hotkeys are good. Okay, here's the open. Okay, double Enigma right here. This is going to be an important point
43 million
there this morning.
Sell side 50.
See it right there. It's going to be important.
106.
So go ahead and mark up that zone.
Sell side 45.6 million.
Generally, I want to sit on hands for the first 5 minutes. I don't have to force a trade in this time. If it's absolutely perfect, then I can take a play. I'm looking for a trade in the direction of the nerd, ideally. This morning, the tide and the wave are opposed to one another, so we do have opportunities in both directions. I am generally a bear. I've chosen a side, so I will be looking for short opportunities. Remember, we are in a bull market, so the bears have to take their T1s pretty quickly, target 1. And if you get target 2, then great, but we know that the markets are
1% lower, Nasdaq 100 down 0.9%.
In the big picture direction, generally to the long side. Okay, don't forget, I am looking for 5 trades here for the session. Got my trade tracker. You can get a copy of that. You can get a physical one printed out in our chat, or you can use the electronic version there as well. Okay, Super AO looks like it is calling a down move off of the Super AO. Down there, it's 309 ticks. Okay, so we shifted from green back to red, looking for the red arrow. As soon as I get a red arrow, I will look for the next play to the short side in the direction of the nerd. There's one right here. Can I get the arrow? Still waiting on the arrow, but I've got the nerd with. Hearing buyers on the tape.
Profit target already reached.
Okay, profit target already reached. Okay, so turn off Volato. Looks like we've got a few trades still going there. All right, the bots are up. Wow, must have been some big slippage, or there was a trade right after it. Big slippage there, so we were trying to have the system close out at 1,000, but big slippage in there somehow, and looks like $730 there for the bots. I'm gonna come back and look at that here in a little bit. No trades yet on the discretionary side, but the bot account is up $724. The automated employees have done their jobs. Let's see, currently neutral on the nerd. Very interesting movement there this morning. Okay, we have a cadence of 1. That one did not hit its target. That one barely missed, right? But it didn't make it, so we have a cadence of 1.
Enigma long on the NQ4. Harmonic NQ on the 7.
If you have gone through the cadence strategy, you know we're looking for a cadence of 2 in the mornings, 3 in the afternoons for if you're playing enigmas purely. But if you stack those confluences, then you can take the enigma as long as you have the confluence with it. Otherwise, if you want to trade an enigma on its own, I recommend trading it with the cadence. So if you don't know what I'm talking about there, make sure you get through that part of the documentation area. And don't forget, in the 8-day boot camp, we do cover the entire set of strategies there. So if you're a little bit lost, don't know what we're talking about, then you need to go through that boot camp so you will know. Okay, that is a big, wow, is that a 2500? 2500 just right there. Okay, let me expand this a little bit farther. That's a 2500. That is a very interesting spike there. That is 2500. Big bear there. So he wants to run 250 ticks down below and then some, because that's a 2500, not even 1000. So I'm just looking for a short here this morning. So bear side is in. Just give me a play and I'll start the day with a trade. Wow, there's another 2500. Whoa, okay, a lot of selling in this area. They sold the low of day there. Okay, so measuring out, we're looking for 250 ticks down below this.
NQ on the 36.
250 right there.
NQ on the 7.
Where she wants to go. So on the big picture, we're expecting a move down there. The fence leg areas, we want to see, one of my plays is to have 3 crosses in a defense leg zone. We've got 2 defense leg zones now. We also want to know where they're targeting as well. Another one on the 5s. Yeah, Brian, you see that? 2 of them back to back. It's wild, right?
Short on the YM2.
And huge, 2500. It's not even 1000. These aren't in the thousands. These are in the 2500, double the normal amount. So aggressive selling through this zone here, marked up. So let's see if they defend it, if they push it back to it. And we've got targets down below, still about another 100 or so ticks down below.
NQ on the 7.
Haven't had a clean shot quite yet. Buyers on the tape in this zone. Yeah, I'm looking for crosses in this zone.
Enigma long on the NQ on the 36. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
Seeing shares of Nvidia down 1.6%.
Good morning, Grant Hendricks.
AMD.
Welcome aboard. Great to see you.
Intel down 8.1%. And Qualcomm down 1.8%.
Okay, we got a switch dot on the 9s.
So as said,
let's see if this is going to be the one.
Shares of US semiconductor companies falling after Samsung results spark AI jitters.
Waiting for it. That's 2 crosses in it. Waiting for the third. Trying to be patient. Okay, Enigma goes to target. They're pushing up. All right, I'll get in on the Super AO here. Ooh, we got an Enigma in there, wanting to push it up there. Let's see if it gets to its target first. Okay, there's 50 ticks. All right, I'll take that for the first trade. I'll add in on the dot. Dot broke. Red dot. Add in on the dot. See if the bears will hold a dot. If not, then they don't have control. Okay, they are holding. They held that dot. The Super AO was the play. Red dot, add to position.
NQ on the 7, 2-finger NQ on the 36.
The bulls are making a little set of stairs there. Adding in on the cross. Hopefully don't turn it into a loss here. I'm going to pull half as we come to my POE there. because it did go a little bit deeper than I wanted it to. Should have Seussed right there, missed it. All right, I'll take it right there at 70 ticks into the other bear zone. So bear zone to bear zone. Very nice. That'll put me at 4K on 2 trades. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Have I made enough?
Information technology down 1.74%, being the biggest loser.
To put chicken dinner on the table, I have winner, winner, chicken dinner up 4K. Now I'm looking for my bonus within my 5 trades. I want winner, winner, chicken dinner. The idea there is within 2 winners, enough to put chicken dinner on the table. Anything else is bonus. And we want to get in. Remember that the markets are like getting in the ring with Mike Tyson. This is a performance-based industry, and Mike Tyson is going to win in the end, okay? You need to come in. You get paid to be the clown in there to take a couple shots at him. You swing and you take a couple hits. All right, but you're still the small guy in the ring. Don't try to act like you're going to knock out Mike Tyson. It's just not going to happen, okay? And if you think you're Evander Holyfield and could take on Mike Tyson, well, remember he lost his ear, okay? So let's not get our ear bit off while you're in the ring with Mike Tyson. Get in there, take a few punches, get paid to swing. All right, get in and get out. There's S2. They've bounced twice off of S2. One thing I had noted over watching yesterday, I wanted to make this a little bit larger. Let's go to our pivots. I wanted to increase the size of the, oh, it's not a 1. I have to do them individually. Okay. Oh no, I can do it up here. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, did I have to do? No. Okay. I'm just going to go up to try 14.
Double delta NQ on the 9.
And let me even try bold.
Double delta NQ on the 5.
No, even bigger. Let's go 16.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7. Divergence down
Even bigger, 18 there. I do think these are important to know where they're at. They're becoming more important in this type of environment. I want to make sure they're standing out, because somebody was asking the other day, like, hey, what's that little tiny thing? It's like, yeah, let's emphasize that. We're going to talk about that more. Okay. Support lines. These are daily pivots based on prior days information. And okay, we're back into the bear zone one more time. We have cross number 1, 2, and 3 is where I want to be able to position. There's a get ready. I want to take the next play. Oh, I missed it. Wow, look at the slippage on that dot. I tried to hit that when I saw the dot. Look how slow I was on reacting to that. So fast. Okay, there's a 17.4. Okay, there's a dot. Should be taking half here, but looks like we're going to break it a little bit. And looks like I'm getting a full 100 ticks out of that. Thank you very much. I'll take it. So holding to the opposing signal in the zone. Got to get ready. Take the next play. Try to get in on that dot. It's total slippage. Added in on the 17.4. Got the drop in. Be careful. Enigma's starting to show up and push that back up in there. But we are in, remember, we identified this as a bear zone. So we already know. Imagine you didn't have that. If I hadn't drawn in those bear zones, I don't know what's in there. Then I can't take it with the confidence that I just had right there. All right, so pretty easy knowing that that was there.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega up NQ.
Kind of another easy play there.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7.
So swinging at a little bonus tap right there. So trade 1, trade 2, and trade 3 for about 5,600 there discretionary, plus 724 for the bots on the bot account there that ran for us across 6 instruments: NASDAQ, ES, RTY, Dow, crude oil, and gold. And again, if you're lost, a couple things. See this speedometer right here telling us it's too fast right now. Okay, like you can just wait until This doesn't say too fast. You can also turn on the psychology bot to just cover up the screens until the market kind of opens up for you. Right now, we should not, these are, well, I would say you shouldn't play. But if you need to be, if you're not at a spot where you've got that extra XP experience and you want to play the system purely, you want to wait for a few things. What's kind of our if then else statement? That's our job as a trader, is to write our own understanding of the if then else statements. If I have this, 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 and this, then I want to take a trade, and for how long? Target 1, target 2, plus a runner, or do I have things going against me in that area where I'm only going to be holding for a target 1 if I get my setup? Okay, one of those is speed. If you want to turn on the psychology module, you can have it cover up the chart for you so that it's not tempting to take plays. Okay, now when the market is this fast, I can look up to the higher time frame, and I do have a higher time frame in my purview. Okay, I can bring over the higher time frame. Here's the higher time frame. This is the 7s. I can start looking for a play here. Let me set this to always on top here, so we can see if we get a correlated play here. Okay, because right now it's so fast here, I need something that's a little bit slower. So I'm going to go 2 time frames up here. If this is on the 5s where it's too fast, then I could go to a higher time frame where it will be the proper, looking for a something that's not too fast, that is great speed or good speed, and look for plays on that higher time frame. Now remember, when I go to the higher time frame gives us a higher opportunity, so oftentimes it's going to be bigger targeting. Okay, in fact, we're about to get a shark back right here. I actually might slap at this because we know we're in this zone. There's a 4.9. I will go ahead and tap that. Yep, and look at that, almost instantly 50 ticks. Like, that was so fast. Here's another thing. If you're new, don't trade in queue, okay? I reacted to that right up here. It was pretty easy to see because we already had a shark back there. That was fairly easy, right? Did everybody see this? That was a shark back, and then we also got a 4.9. If you saw it, understand it, type a 1. Type a 2 if you're new. Let's get some interaction here for me as we are getting rolling there this morning. But this is so clear. However, because it's in queue, it was extremely fast, right? We're right here past the open, maybe, or 15 minutes past the US Open. But we're in that open zone. We're getting a lot of activity in the morning, which we love as traders. If you've got a good system, you want to take advantage of the opportunities that show themselves there in the morning. That is a shark back play. Was already mentally set up for it, and then we got a 4.9 right in it. Well, I'm going to give it a shot. Worst case scenario, we break above it. I stop out above the cross, or we get a big, beautiful drop out there and a target 1 on the 7s. What do you think that's going to be? On the 7s, target 1 is a 50, right? So pretty easy 50 ticks, right? Pretty easy 50 tick grab there. I think I saw it 57 ticks when I started closing out there. So with slippage and everything else, you're probably going to get still, more than 50 ticks out of a play like that one. Even on a real quick move. If you're new, don't trade in queue. Give RTY a try. Okay, RTY. What am I talking about? RTY is the Russell. Okay, go trade another instrument like the Russell. It is still a correlated instrument. Works really well with the nerd, which is our nerd filtering over here on the left. This is the McAfee Ultimate. It's going to give us the high time frame direction of the 4 correlated instruments, and we want to know when all 4 of those are in the same direction. Generally, your best plays are going to be in the direction with all 4 of the correlated buddies.
Hold touch low.
Okay.
NQ on the 5, NQ on the 7.
So we got another extra little play in there. And again, if you're wondering why I do it this way, it's because I've got my winner, winner, chicken dinner clustered over here together. I was done here, right? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Sweet. Check mark. However, then I want to go to my bonus play, which is this one. And if I got another one, well, then I start kind of stacking in this way. Like, that's just how that works. Make sense? Because this one was the bonus. And I'm done. I came in, I swung at Mike Tyson. I got paid to come in the markets and participate, right? They pay us to come and participate. That's the way we like to think of it. But listen, we know we're not the big guy, right? The big guys are in there. That's why you need to be very cautious in the markets. Respect the markets. Have a healthy, fearful respect for the markets. Okay, do not take them for granted. Some days are super easy, but they are designed to take your money. That's their whole job, is to get you to believe you're right, and ultimately you're wrong. Okay, I'm going to take this play. We've got an Enigma over on the left. I'm sorry, on the right, on the 9s. It's a 23.9. I'll bring it over on the chart here any moment, although I'm hearing buyers step in big time here, so feeling like we might be getting caught into a trap here. There's a super AO. Add in right there. Come to my POE, I'm going to pull off half there to mitigate the risk, and then I'll hold out and close that out there. That was a little bit tricky. Here was what I wanted to play. I was way behind on the entry. Again, NQ very, very fast. Not getting paid too much on that one because couldn't talk and execute on that one at the same time. Very, very tricky little spot there, but that is a 23.9. Beautiful play. Had to retry in there on the shark. It did not technically stop out. It was very close to the stop out there on the 23.9, but did end up getting the drop. Unfortunately, I just could not take advantage of it enough as I'm trying to walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. Talking and trying to trade at the same time when the market's moving this fast is just it's an unhealthy unhealthy thing to do. But hopefully you guys are getting something from it. Help me out. Smash the like button for us. Make my time that I spend with you guys worth the efforts, or let me know if it's not helpful to you. Yesterday we kind of had a look. I'm debating whether I go ahead and take yesterday's video down. I was trying to help somebody. You know, some people I personally feel like need a bigger slap than others. The guy yesterday, when you've got
it's gonna have to be the
you know, some people need to feel like they're validated no matter what, and those are the types of people, unfortunately, that need the most amount of help. And at the same time, I'm a coach on the sidelines, willing to yell to get you to it, but some people are going to appreciate that, some people are not, right? And when you continue to argue with me after it's already done, so but what about, but you're not right about this, but you were giving Bible verses, but you didn't act like a Christian. Listen, I don't act. God's not looking for actors. I don't know if you noticed. Jesus overturned people always think that Jesus overturned the tables in the temple one time. Did y'all know he did that twice? And you wouldn't say, oh, well, that's nice. He did what was necessary. I'm willing to do what's necessary to help you to be successful. And if you don't like or appreciate that, that's okay. I feel sorry for you. I genuinely do. I really do actually want you to succeed. Like, you know how much easier it would be for me to just like, okay, Johnny. I'm sorry, Tommy. Tommy. You did your best. Tommy. Okay, Tommy. Okay, what do you want to do, Tommy? What you want to do? Where you want to go din tonight? Want me to get your hanky?
Divergence up NQ on the 9. NQ on the 5.
And then you can stay sucking, or you can have a coach on the sideline willing to yell at you to tell you to dunk the ball when you need to dunk it, and tell you when you need to pass the ball too, and give you the beatdown that you need because you have your own ego that you can't get out of the way. Because you want to be right rather than be rich. I've got a twofold ministry here. I want you to be rich on earth and rich in the kingdom of God. It's a twofold component. And being rich in the kingdom of God is not about being a pacifist. If it was, they wouldn't have killed Jesus on the cross. Just take a note. Be bold. Okay. Go look up all the passages on how many times the Bible told you to be bold and be strong. Okay, none of this like, but you could have been nicer. You could have been nicer. Show me a passage where Jesus said to be nice, please. You want to do the whole, blessed are the peacemakers. Do you know who the peacemakers are? The peacemakers are the ones carrying the guns to make sure to maintain and hold the peace. So next. What about blessed are the meek? Oh yeah, blessed be. Blessed be. Absolutely. They're blessed. Next.
Divergence up NQ on the 9. Enigma long on the NQ7. Enigma long on the NQ.
Trying to get access to Discord, won't let me join.
NQ on the 36. Harmonic NQ on the 5.
So talk to Discord support or figure out how to check your email and figure out how to create logins. I promise if you can't figure out how to get into Discord, trading's not for you, okay? You're going to have to be quick on the stick and you're going to have to be able to read things and absorb information. But it is fascinating to me to watch how many people can't figure out how to create an account on Discord. If you can't figure out how to create an account, almost I kind of let it be an IQ test. If you can't figure out how to read the instructions or look at the Discord, and remember, Discord is a third-party utility to us. We don't own Discord. We use Discord. They have a method around creating an account. It requires you to check an email, verify an email, verify a phone number. Discord does a great job at making sure that it's a real live human behind the keyboard. And if you can't pass the little thing that says, "Are you human?" right? And it's like, you know, click the square that has a bicycle in it, and you can't do that, or, you know, whatever. Listen, it's an IQ test, okay? If you don't have the IQ, this trading is not for everyone, okay? If you can't figure out how to have a login, can't log in, like, hey, you know, maybe this isn't for you, okay? You don't come in here and have the, like, dollar signs are value. Do you understand? Like, normally your dollars in your account represent the amount of value you've provided for others. Do y'all know that? Every job that you have, that number represents a value that you provided to someone. If you're going to come into the markets and what seems like so easy, you're going to come in, press buttons, and money pops out, they're going to make that hard, okay? And to be able to trade, trading is hard. Only because, well, I won't say only because, what demonstrates that is the stats. The stats are 90% of traders lose 90% of the money in 90 days or less. So to beat that, you have to be beyond that. It said the invite link wasn't working. I use Discord all the time. So you're saying that the invite link, what? The invite link, that is where? Did you get an invite link from someone else? Did you get an invite link from, I mean, there's a link down in the description, I believe, of this current video, right? Let me see. Yeah, there's no longer a direct link to Discord in the YouTube channel, but it is on our, oh, there it is. It's right there. Free trade room, Discord. They're saying if I click this, it's not going to take me to our Discord. I click it, and looks like it took it there. I mean, it just took me there just now. So you know what? Let's figure this out. I'm genuinely curious now. Richie Rich, thank you for
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
Yes, says unable to accept the invite. Okay. And LMGTFY. You know what that means? What does LMGTFY mean? Anybody know what that means? LMGTFY. Somebody type it in the chat. Or if you don't know, somebody Google it real quick. Irony. LMGTFY.
NQ on the 7.
What does that mean?
Two finger NQ on the 36. Enigma long on the NQ7. Old finger NQ on the 89. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
Let me Google that for you. LMGTFY. Let me Google that for you. Okay, because you could just Google that message and you'll probably find out that things like that, Discord will say things like, if you're clicking on the invite link and you're getting X number of message, it either means that, well, you might be using a VPN, and they may have VPNs disabled, which we do. We have VPNs disabled. We don't want people coming in and creating fake accounts. We're trying to keep the scammers out, right? There's a ton of scammers in this industry. Like, I don't need to explain the 50 reasons why we have the various things on our thing. You just need to, you know, accept that we kind of know what we're doing and we have a reason for that. We don't want people coming in and scamming people. Unlike most places who are full of scam, right? We're done with the scam. Okay, when you're done with the scams and you're done with the low IQ, you know, 15-year-old, 20-year-old somethings that go on the internet and start their YouTube channel for the first time and tell you that they know how to trade, and just join my Discord, pay me for my Discord. Our Discord is free. Okay, so the cost of getting into the Discord is, okay, we've got a lockdown for it, because when it's free, every scammer on the planet is going to try to hop into our room, right? So here we go. I'll go ahead and explain it right now, because you're saying that you're having a problem getting into the room. Turn off your VPN. If you've been to our room before, that's the next question, is it could have been that you have been banned from our room before. Okay, so you have a name with Richie Rich, and you got some, you know, thing in your...
So that's 2 incidents so far.
I don't know. Do you run a trade room? Like, we also don't, you know, we're not interested in people coming in and advertising in our room. If you've advertised before, you know, our moderators will remove you. Have you been removed from our room before? If you have, then that also could mean that you are banned. If you are still having issues with that, if you go to our website will tell you, hey, if you'd like to schedule a call with us, and we'll check a few things. We just want to make sure you're not scamming, right? So we have a number at the bottom of the website you can call, and somebody can try to help you, you know, get involved and get into the chat if you're for real. Okay, but we'll have a few questions like, okay, well, it says you're in the ban list. Why would you have been banned? Like, and we will ask you a couple things like, are you part of another trade room? Are you a moderator in another trade room? Are you selling trade software, blah blah blah, that kind of nonsense, and try to come into a room where other people are already looking for trade software, you know, that type of thing. We're just trying to keep out the riffraff. Sometimes people can get caught in the sometimes we're not 100%, right? We're not gonna always be right. 10 seconds to the news here, but we do our best to keep out the riffraff. Right, so, you know, respect that enough and just go, okay, well, let me figure out how to get in there, right? So head to our website, you know, try the link on the website, and if that's not working for you, you know, schedule a quick call and watch video number 1. The training sessions are there on our website for free. Unfortunately, because they're free, people don't take them seriously. But most places will charge hundreds to thousands of dollars to teach you what I have given to you for free in 8 videos, at least for now, because, like, you know, George will tell you, we've been working on a client portal. It's looking pretty cool so far, and when the client portal is done, those will go behind the paywall. So if you are here right now, you know, hey, be blessed and enjoy them while they are free, but we will put a dollar value on them so that people will take them seriously, because I want you to succeed. I genuinely want to make great traders. That is my mission here, is to give you the financial freedom while you're here on earth. We have a short window of time here that God has blessed us with, and then in the end of that time, he'll look to see what you did with it. And people think, no, it's all about Jesus. You're diminishing what Jesus did on the cross. If you're trying to do anything to earn your way into heaven, you're not earning your way into heaven. You're earning your place in heaven. Oh, they don't teach you that, right? They don't teach you that, and because that doesn't put money in the coffers of the church from your pastor, who's probably not teaching you what you need to know. It's all about Jesus, and then throw some money in my offering plate and keep living whatever life of sin you're in, even though everything that Jesus and Paul said afterwards was to say to repent. Like, the very first words out of the mouth are repent. What does that mean? Change, turn around. Didn't go listen to Jesus's stories, his parables, and then you realize you read the parable of the talents and it's in there twice. So if he said the same parable twice, it's probably important. What is the parable of the talents? Is to not waste the gift God gave you. It's a pretty simple story, and if you do, it's not going to be pretty for you. Okay, there are multiple places in heaven. People think that everybody gets the same size mansion. Think about it. You think so? It's not going to happen. Okay. There are rewards in heaven. He literally says when he returns, he will come and bring his reward with him, and each according to their works. Faith without works is dead. What is that? All these are quotes directly from scripture. So
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 9.
can you tell that I've kind of gotten enough of the fluff recently?
Bull touch hot. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
Enough of the fluff. Jesus was tough.
Bull touch NQ on the 89.
If your pastor didn't tell you that, well, probably because he was indoctrinated in something called a seminary, which is a really weird word.
Harmonic NQ on the 5. Double delta and frequency NQ on the 9.
Okay, so that double red bear zone has now completed its mission to get to its target down. We actually had there's a big bull in here right there. So in this location, I don't know if we're gonna come back up in here. I don't know. Now I mean, you're hearing sellers coming in non-stop. Let's see if this Enigma is gonna call the bottom here. We are on strong sell and have been
36.
for quite a while there, under S2. Where's S3 at? S3. Whoa, S3 is way down there. So we have some very wide ranges we're working with here. Not terribly surprised with that because of the beginning of the month, beginning of new quarter, middle of the year. It's a half year scenario as well. We could get some continuation here. Here's the top of the channel. Definitely tempted to slap at this. Got the nerd on red there. We're coming back up into... Where's that? Where did that bull start? Hold on, we need to know where the bull started. The bull started...
Connection.
Oh, am I losing connection here?
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
If they're gonna let that bull out
NQ on the 36.
in a weird...
Alpha Omega up.
So they should be getting... Maybe let him touch right here because he did not... I don't think he made any money. No, he didn't. So the bull came in right there. He did not make any money. So they will probably come back and let him touch. So whoa, I must be losing internet connection. Is everybody still there? YouTube cut me off for talking a little too boldly there this morning. I apologize to all the people with the sensibilities, the soft side of things. Listen, the soft side's easy. Okay, there it is. Okay, they're letting the bull out here. Okay, I've got a mega late Nate here and targets filled. Easy one, easy touch. That's why I put it right there. Boom, touched it. Mega late Nate, got the drop. Add another 1K to the kiddie pool there. We'll flip that one over there. All right. Make sure you figure out how to get into Discord. You got 13 hours left on the Independence Day sale. The price will go up. If you are looking at the monthly, it's going to go up $50 a month. That will also be for those of you who are, even if you're looking at your 2-week free trial offer, that offer is also going up $50 a month. So last chance. But yeah, best offers of the year. We do it here in the middle of the year, Christmas in July and Christmas 2 times a year, where we do this low of price points. If you did want to get involved with us, again, listen, remember, I'm not here to be your friend. So everybody who's coming in here talking about, oh, well, he's too mean, he's too brash. I am the best coach that you can possibly have. I care enough about you to yell at you, to get you to do what you need to do so that you can become a great trader. If you want that, join us. If you don't want that, please don't. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.